When my husband learned I wouldn't inherit any of my father's estate, he exploded with fury. "What do you mean you get nothing?" he bellowed. "If that's true, you're useless to me. I want a divorce immediately." His words sliced through me, igniting a fire of anger and betrayal. In the aftermath, I exacted my revenge on both my husband and my sister, who had quickly married each other. My name is Clara, a 32-year-old office employee. I met my husband Henry through a family friend 2 years ago. My family, once affluent, faced ambiguity about inheritance since we were all daughters. Henry was presented as an ideal match, someone who could integrate into our family. After our marriage, he moved into my parents' home, where we lived with my father following my mother's passing. At first, Henry appeared courteous and considerate toward my father, winning everyone's trust. However, before our wedding, the family friend who introduced us cautioned me about Henry's fixation on wealth. I initially saw no signs of avarice in him and went ahead with the marriage. Over time, though, Henry began subtly inquiring about my father's fortune during casual chats over drinks. My father, always generous and open, seemed unbothered by Henry's curiosity, which temporarily eased my concerns. Henry's interest also extended to my younger sister, who was vibrant and extroverted, unlike my reserved nature. Her charm and beauty captivated him, a fact I couldn't ignore, stirring unease within me. The family friend's warning stemmed from the concern that, as the plain daughter, I might not secure the family's wealth if something happened. I initially dismissed these worries, believing my charismatic sister would ensure our family's legacy. But soon, the reason for the friend's apprehension became clear. My father, indulgent with my sister, allowed her to pursue further education after high school, including a trade school after university. Unlike me, she lacked a clear career path and seemed reluctant to work. While my mother urged her to find employment after college, my father disagreed, enabling her to attend trade school. After graduating, she briefly worked at a company owned by a family acquaintance but quit after 6 months. Her excuse stunned me. "I couldn't fully showcase my abilities there," she declared. My mother and I were perplexed by her confidence despite her brief tenure. Yet my father supported her claim and quickly arranged another job for her. When our mother fell ill and was hospitalized, my sister visited daily, often neglecting her job. She eventually quit, claiming she would care for our mother. However, her caregiving amounted to chatting idly or scrolling on her phone in the hospital lounge. I was left to manage our mother's laundry and ensure she had clean clothes, as my sister offered little assistance. Though our mother initially enjoyed her company, her health declined rapidly, and within a month she could no longer speak. 2 weeks later, she passed away. Devastated, my father and sister left me to handle the funeral arrangements. Thankfully, relatives stepped in, allowing us to give our mother a proper farewell. Afterward, my sister took up part-time work and moved out to live independently. Her earnings, however, couldn't cover her expenses, so our father began paying her rent and utilities. She spent her money recklessly and often asked him for more. While our mother was alive, she had been strict with my sister, so my father hadn't provided.
I can't tell you the full story in this short video. If you want to see the full story, the link is given below. Click on it to watch the full story.